Something happened to my Tesla that any owner would dread. My Tesla got rear-ended. Now, you've probably heard some of the horror stories in the past of Tesla owners waiting months to get parts for their wrecked cars. And that was certainly something that went through my head as soon as I realized my Tesla Model 3 had been hit. Like, oh wow, driving a Tesla has been fun, but here comes the nightmare. And in this video, I'm going to go over, was it a nightmare? How long did it actually take Tesla to fix my car? What repairs were they able to make to the car in-house? How the overall Tesla service experience was for this process? And then finally, whether or not I still actually recommend getting a Tesla after going through this process. Let's dive in. 4 days. That's how long it took Tesla to repair my damaged vehicle from the day I brought it into the service center to the day I picked it up. Now, given what you may have heard about Tesla and part delays, 4 days is going to seem like a pretty quick turnaround for a repair like this. And that's because it is. Originally, they told me it would take about 2 weeks to get the car repaired. And then it only took 4 days. So what exactly happened here? How was Tesla able to get my car in and out of the shop and completely repaired within 4 days, considering that Tesla historically has had issues with parts and repairs? Well, thankfully, Tesla has been making a lot of improvements to their spare parts supply chain over the years for repairs. Before, people often had to wait for parts coming straight from the Fremont factory. Now, most service centers keep a lot of the most common parts in stock. Also, Tesla has taken further steps to vertically integrate its operations in this area by now offering collision repair for Tesla vehicles. Now, before, there was a lot of coordination that had to happen between Tesla and the third-party repair shops on parts, delays, repair times, etc. Now, Tesla has decided to streamline this process by doing the work directly for collisions that result in minor dents, scuffs, scratches, as well as bolt-on replacements. Ironically, the day they sent out this announcement email in the Tesla app was the day of my collision. Now, luckily, I was able to take advantage of this service, but if my car had received more significant damage from the impact, I would have had to have taken it to a third-party body shop. Now, my collision was a classic rear-end situation. The driver behind me was not paying attention, and as I slowed down in traffic to avoid blocking an intersection, the driver slammed right into me. Thankfully, Teslas are built with a dash cam feature, which makes it very easy to assess who's at fault in these types of situations. There was quite a bit of damage. The trunk lid was bent, the rear camera was smashed and misaligned, a rear sensor popped into the body of the car, and the rear bumper also had some paint warping. The inside of the trunk was also cracked in a few places. Thankfully though, I could still open the trunk and the car was drivable. So what did Tesla replace on the car? Well, quite a lot actually. There was about $2,800 worth of damage done to the vehicle from the collision. I basically got an entire new trunk lid with a new trunk latch, new rear camera, and a new rear bumper. Tesla also appeared to paint parts of the car to blend the paint so the old parts would match the new ones. All of that in 4 days at a local service center that hasn't physically grown with the number of Tesla owners in the area. That's a impressive feat. I'm not quite sure how they did it, but it's impressive nonetheless. Now, overall, my experience with the Tesla collision repair service has been positive. They fixed everything they needed to with my car in a timely manner. The communication was very good during the process, and the people I got to work with at the local Raleigh service center, they were great. They were professional, accommodating, and just overall great to work with. They communicated with me through text messages every step of the way, letting me know when they were getting to work on the car, how long it would take, any additional parts that needed to be replaced once they assessed the damage, and when I could pick up my car. You can also track the status of your repair in the Tesla app as well. One other nice part of this experience was Tesla even offered me unlimited Uber credits for the day so I could go ahead and get a ride to the airport to get my rental car from my insurance company. Tesla makes payments really easy for service since you can just use the credit card they have on file with your Tesla account, and you can pay the service amount due through the Tesla app and view the final invoice and save it to your files. Now, my experience in the past with Tesla service has not always been positive though. There have been mistakes made on my car before. accidentally chipping the paint when realigning the hood, or accidentally scratching the dash when trying to clean it. That last one was pretty bad, but even when mistakes are made, in my experience, Tesla usually does the right thing and makes up for them. So Tesla service, it's not perfect, but it's, in my experience, still comparable to the experience you're going to get at a lot of other car dealerships and service shops. And in certain areas, Tesla service actually exceeds the experience you get at comparable car dealerships. And don't forget, Tesla collision repair is somewhat unique to Tesla, and over time I think it's going to be a game changer for them. And also you got to keep in mind that Tesla service is not a profit center for the company like it's a profit center for a lot of car dealerships out there. Most car dealerships don't make their margins on the car they actually sell you as a customer. They make their margins on the service and repairs. So unlike a lot of car dealerships out there, Tesla service is not incentivized to try to sell you on parts and service that you don't actually need. So take that service experience and then combine it with the fantastic products that Tesla makes with their vehicles. And because their vehicles are electric, they're less parts, which means there's less points of failure. And hopefully over the ownership period of the vehicle, you're actually going to need service less than you would with a comparable internal combustion engine car. So add all of that together, and I think the Tesla ownership experience, in my opinion, just blows anything else out of the water. So if you're considering getting a Model S, X3, or now the Y, I don't think you're going to regret it. And if you are considering purchasing a Tesla product, make sure you use a referral code. You can use ours, your neighbors, friends, whomever. Just make sure when you're purchasing a Tesla product that you use one. For vehicles, you'll get free supercharging credits or other rewards when purchasing Tesla solar products. If you liked this video and found it helpful, hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel to see more Tesla related videos like this one. For 6 months later, I'm Josh Tedder. Thanks for watching.